Greetings and welcome back to Rise of Cultures. And we are in the Roman Empire, and I have been working on upgrading an advancement. The most important advancement I have so far is my melees. Yes, they are all nice and upgraded to the Roman Empire, and we're going to be putting them to the test. We're going to be doing our first battle against the Carthaginians, and I do believe that means Hannibal. Will we see elephants? Probably. Will I get elephants if I have him as a commander? I certainly hope so. Being able to deploy elephants anywhere I want on the battlefield sounds like a really good idea, but then again, I may only be dreaming. In terms of other upgrades, well, things have been expensive. But speaking of expensive, check this out. Look how big that thing is. All right, so the only way I was able to do this was to buy a plot of land. So I did buy a plot of land with some gems. So it went from 290 to 490. So the next one would cost me 490. I think that means I could buy two of them with what I have. So I'm going to wait on that. The thing about it is I do know what the next wonder is going to be. And here, let's just take a quick look. Wonders. Yeah, the Colosseum. You want to bet how big that's going to be? Yeah, that's going to be an issue. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if it was the long side of this guy two ways. So, yeah, good luck fitting that in there, you know. Who knows? Maybe they give us a whole bunch of capital plots by then. Yeah, I didn't think so either. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be able to get rid of something. People are telling me you can get rid of buildings that you don't want, like these event ones, but why would I want to do that? They're interesting, you know? I mean, look, they're the interesting buildings here, while everything else just looks generic. Okay, and let's take a quick look over here at the research, and it looks like I just got another point, so why don't we just spend that point? Okay, fountains. When I eventually have these materials here, and we're going to have a little talk about stone tablets, by the way, I'll be able to upgrade my my moderate cultural sites. I think I have 3 of them. It'll help me in terms of food because I do believe there's 2 of them over there. All right, so after I get that one, I don't know, I may just go right for ranged here, but I'm going to have to buy mosaics and capes. Yeah, the thing about capes. Here's the thing about capes. I can actually do that. I can upgrade my tailor to make capes. The problem I'm having at the moment is it needs a lot of food. It's also pretty expensive, but you know, the tailor is going to pay for itself over time, so I don't really mind that one, and the money is inconsequential considering how much I have, right? But yeah, the food. I am working on that dough. I have the 3 ones, and I have I don't have this other one doing right now. This is the rural farm that's got the best happiness rating, so it's doing the best. These guys are all working hard. Okay, and I mentioned the stone tablets. All right, so let's look at the missions I have to do. All right, let's go over here. All right, for Sabina, I only have to do one more building up to the Roman Empire. So I figure I might even just start that right now here. Right, stone tablets. Are they using those for walls? Right? So 150 for a house. I said, okay, well, you know, it's a house, right? So I might as well start working on that right now. There's no reason not to, right? It only ties up 1 worker. And I am actually doing stuff down here already to get more trade materials because I'm going to need them. The mosaic, if I buy, well, let's just take a trip over to the trader. I put some stuff in and they immediately sold. So you can see that they're just waiting for me to be able to do more. But if I was going to do global, yeah, 500 costs 15,000, which is the reason I want to get going with capes as soon as possible, because my first use for these, I have to have over 3,000 of them. So that's going to be a ton of purchasing I have to do because I'm not going to be able to make them for a very long time. So I need to make the capes, probably upgrade a second tailor for that in order to do that because, I need to be able to get expensive stuff in order to buy expensive stuff. So that's going to be that's going to be happening in the future. All right, so in terms of the other things I have to do here, we have Julius over here. He wanted me to do the upgrade for the melee done, and he wants me to take the first region. We're going to look at that. Now, in terms of China, the emperor wanted me to finish the bridge. I took care of that. He also wanted me... Was there something else? I don't think that one is there yet. All right, it wants me to claim the Kaolin area. I think that's the way you say it. And he also wants me to do upgrades. The upgrades. All right, let's just take a trip over there for a moment. I think somebody told the emperor how good stone tablets were for walls. And they went a little crazy with that. All right, so I'm going to have to claim this. If I do the first territory of the Carthaginians, I'm going to get 2 plots in China. So that should take care of that. I don't want to put anything here because once I have this, I'll need the clay processor. That's something that I'm going to be able to make once I have the research. So I need to have space open for that. I figure if I have it out before I have the clay, probably not a bad idea. All right, but he also wants me to do upgrades here. Now, 5 small homes to level 4, 4 average homes to level 4. Okay, that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Let's take a look at this little guy right here. Oh, no, not that. Sometimes they can be hard to click on here. There we go. Okay, and that's going to cost 135 stone tablets. I mean, are they going to be replacing the walls? But you ain't seen anything yet. Watch this. I have to do 5 of them, right? Let's pick an average home. Where's an average home? Right here. I have to do 4 of these, remember. 535. That's what I have to do. 535. And I have to do 4 of them. And all that's going to do is give me a little bit of extra money. Yikes. So that's going to take a while. And while I'm trying to get that new currency for the Roman Empire, I have to get a ton of stone tablets. And I only have one place myself where I can produce that. And I have no room to put anything else down. So yeah, that's a load of fun right there. So upgrading over here is probably going to be very, very slow. He wants me to do the, where is it here? This one here. This one will allow me to do the clay processor and the clay and another average home. I'm not really sure where I'd be putting that. So we'll wait on that until we see. See, this here was a little awkward. If I could get these 2 spots here down below, then I might be able to squeeze things in a little bit better. But the problem is with just 2 squares in width there, it's kind of like messy, in terms of like a little extra space being wasted and such. At least this looks open. So I'm guessing that this is going to be widely opening here. And I'm guessing if there's this guy all the way up here, we'll be able to get all the way up there, right? Okay, I just wonder how many of these spots they're going to expect me to actually purchase because they're kind of pricey over here. I mean, they start at $250, so I'm guessing it's going to jump quickly after that. So I'd rather just get them for free, if you know what I mean. After all, we're only going to be here temporarily, right? All right, so let's head on back. Oh, and we have money, which is good. I got money. If I could use that money to buy food, that would be awesome. Because I have far more money than I have food, and the food is the more important one, right? Okay, so why don't we visit our new friend, and we'll see if he's smiling. Maybe he won't be our friend. I don't know. Let's just go look. Okay, this is the first. I'm picking up a bit of a smile there, just a bit of a smile. So we'll see. All right, so if I get this territory, I'll get 2 plots in China, and I'll also get some of those commander medals, which, by the way, I really do need because at the moment I can only upgrade one of my generals, and it's kind of expensive too. I think it's like 350 now. So even if I get this, I may not be able to do 2. So I'm kind of hoping I get more along the way. All right, so I haven't obviously fought these guys yet, so let's just check it out. I figured there's going to be elephants. Of course there's going to be elephants. Yikes. You're not going to give me a lot of space. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was thinking, like, as soon as I saw them all packed together like that, I'm going, you're not going to give me a lot of space, are you? No, you're not. Okay, not for nothing, I guess you put cannons up on top of them, but elephants are probably not best used for range combat. I reference Return of the King for that. Just saying. Okay, so obviously we need... Oh my goodness gracious. I can't even put these guys down. I mean, I can't use like these guys. If I do this, I won't have ranged. So I can't even put down the last melee. No, I can put down the last melee. Okay, hold on a second. Call that one back. This is what I can do. I can put down him, and then I can put these two down. That's it. I can't fit anything else. I mean, at least my melee is upgraded, and they're going to be focusing on elephants. All right, so let's see how this goes, right? Okay, stop for a moment. If I can make elephants, that one goes away. All right. Okay, take the elephants from behind. And the bulls too. Okay, I didn't see the elephant shooting, but that's just me. A little bit more space and I could have gotten my heavy guys in there. I mean, they were marked as ranged and not... I guess maybe that was the indication of siege, maybe that? I don't know. It's a good question. So what would I use against him except siege weapons, I guess, right? I mean, my heavy guys are good against cavalry, but it wasn't marked as cavalry, even though, let's face it, elephants should be cavalry. All right, so we didn't actually hear from our friend, though. He didn't speak to us or something like that. Maybe he's the quiet type. Usually they speak a lot. So, I don't know, maybe he just doesn't have dialogue or something like that. Okay, I can only repair one of them because they now cost 6 workers each. Fortunately, I had exactly 6 available. I mean, they did do the job. But, I mean, the thing about it is in the future, of course, there's going to be more of them. They're going to be harder. I mean, if they're calling them siege, are we eventually going to get range on the other side? That would give me a tremendous advantage if they don't have range guys. So as long as my melee and my heavy guys can hold them back, the range can do the damage. So in this case, I really only have to recover them. But it does cost 6 workers now. And it is more important that I get food. So yeah, I have the 4 farms going at the moment. And I do have my tailors going, working on stuff for me because I'm going to have to buy stuff. I am kind of full of trade coins right now. So I might as well start buying now. Yeah, you know what I need to buy? I mean, the mosaics I'm going to need. But I mean, at the moment, that's not the most important thing to me. Yeah, okay, not columns. I clicked on the wrong one. Stone tablets. There we go. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's what I need. I won't be able to do any repairs without it. I shouldn't say repairs, I should say upgrades. Speaking of which, can I actually go over there and do that now? I can start working on the houses, the small ones. Okay, I have to do 5 of them. All right, we can start over here. Okay, only 1 person, but a lot of materials, right? All right, and what about you? Okay, that'll be 2. Okay, that'll be 3. And that'll be 4. And I have another house over here I can do. Wrong one. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of these in the future. Because if I just have to do 5 now, yeah, it's going to be more. All right, I'm just going to do those now. Maybe I could do 1 average home. I'm not really in a rush for that. But I am going to have to get them back to work. I'm just going to do that after I'm finished recording. Otherwise, that's just going to be painful to watch. All right, so when this house up here is done, then I will have taken care of this stage of whatever Sabina is asking for. And I'm guessing that I'm going to be doing a lot of other upgrades. I don't have an upgrade at the moment for the average home, but they're going to want a lot of those stone tablets. Yeah, I guess they're good for insulation or something like that. And I can't upgrade anything else at the moment. Not any of the farms. Maybe the lower farms? Oh, I can do the rural farms. And it would be an upgrade to the Roman Empire, so chances are that's what she's going to ask me to do. I can do them. I just hope she doesn't ask me for like 8 of them. And I'm like, wait a minute, I only have 7. Oh no. And that would be space gone. Yeah, I wish they'd stop doing that. You know, I mean, I don't have a lot of space. I mean, basically what you're looking at right there is my space. Although I could probably squeeze something in around here, like a couple of more houses. I think I could do the little houses. I might be able to squeeze them in there. I know I can make another average home. It's just that I don't really have space. I mean, I could move things around a little bit. It's getting tight. And the cost in gems is kind of spiking, so we'll have to see about that. And then eventually I have to fit in the Colosseum, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little update here on how things are going in the Roman Empire. They're going slowly, but then it's kind of expected, you know, because we're getting farther along and things are more costly. And yeah, even just the research. See, if I wanted to upgrade the range guys, look, 54 for that. But then again, these other things are important too, aren't they? Yep, it's going to take a while. Anyway, we'll probably have some more updates in the future as things go along. Otherwise, it'll be a long time before we get to, where's the next place we're going? I don't even know. It's so far away that I don't even know. Okay, the Byzantine era. Okay, Byzantine. And by that time, we'll be talking about, who is it we're talking about? The Mayan Empire. The Mayan, okay, that's it. That's going to be the other culture in the background. So we're going to have to finish off China first. So that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.